And the violence in Paris and other cities in France appears to be waning, but not before more than 3,500 arrests. 5 days of riots were sparked by the fatal police shooting of a 17-year-old delivery driver of North African descent during a traffic stop. Our correspondent Evangelo Sipsas reports from Lyon.
Bilal likes to take a stroll in his neighborhood after work and kick the ball around with his friends. He works at Lyon's international airport where he puts in many hours. But for the past week, he has been doing overtime during the night, protesting.
People think the youth people protest because one of them was dead by by a policeman in Paris, in Nanterre, and that is the wrong thing, because this is really the last point. There are many problems before.
He says people like him of African descent feel like second-class citizens.
I think the problem of we are just Africans, or we are just from other countries. There are very big problems on France. They will persist this problem. We need to change this vision. People think we are immigrants, but we are all French. We are from France. I was born in France. I was born in Lyon.
Parts of the city are now showing the scars of that frustration. Broken windows, plywood covering up shops, and graffiti saying, "Justice for Nael" and "No justice, no peace," following the fatal police shooting of the teenage bike courier last week. Although things are now calm and the cleanup has begun, there is anger about alleged police brutality and racial discrimination. Something that business owners in this area feel different about.
Right now we feel safe. We know that when something like that happens, you get a lot of police almost immediately. Sometimes they come to see us and tell us, okay, maybe you should take away the price, maybe you should take away all your mannequins.
But the same feeling isn't shared by the wider community dominated by North African descent. Despite being born in France and growing up here, many feel that they're isolated and abandoned by the country's institutions.
Aujourd'hui, je pense qu'il y a aussi un sentiment d'abandon total.
I think young people have a feeling of total abandonment and rupture. Some of them think they don't have anything to lose anymore, but this is just a minority of the youth. A large majority, which are not visible, manage to integrate, to have an education and a certain success in society, but those ones don't make the headlines.
Mais c'est pas celle qu'on voit.
The shooting has brought up deep-seated divisions. The government of Emmanuel Macron says it's seeking harsh punishments for those involved in the rioting, leaving people worried about what the death of one man really says about the lives of many. Evangelo Sipsas for CGTN, Lyon, France.